Alright,
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, hello, welcome back to the 4th episode of the podcast. Today I'm with the IBE sisters.
Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa. What did you say? I'm Vanessa,
I got your intro actually.
Okay, thank you.
This is Vanessa.
Yes.
She is a current personal trainer and an aspiring business owner.
Yes.
And this is Muna. She's an aspiring artist and a student. Are you?
She is.
Yeah, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
there we go. Okay, so I got these two joining me today. Thank you guys for coming on.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Have you guys been on a podcast before?
No.
No, this is really the first one, so get ready to laugh a lot.
What if I'm not funny though?
No, I know for sure I'm gonna make a fool of myself at some point. So yeah, just enjoy that.
This is all staying in, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Originally Nigeria. And when did you guys move to Canada?
I moved in 2018, so a year after high school, and I've moved around a lot since then.
Okay.
So initially, 2018 was a year in Winnipeg. 2019, I moved to Thunder Bay because of depression, but that's another story.
Okay. And when did you move?
2021.
2021?
Cut the camera.
No, 2021. What's funny about that?
2021.
Why are you laughing?
Okay.
Because I was talking too much.
No.
Okay.
What kind of
2021.
2021.
September.
Okay. How come you moved first and then you moved after?
One of the oldest. I graduated first, and I was going to go to school, right?
Yeah.
So I took the first admission I got out of there.
Got you. So after you graduated, you wanted to move right away?
After I graduated high school,
Yeah.
I wanted to move right away, but my mom wouldn't let me.
Okay.
I spent a year, because I graduated in 2017 July, and then I had to stay a whole year before I got admission.
Okay.
So it was the first school I got at U of M, no, International College of Manitoba. And I didn't care what school it was, I just wanted to get out, so I took it.
Yeah.
And yay.
Why Canada?
Why Canada?
Yeah.
Like I said, I was 17 years old, and I was tired of my family. So I took the first country I got.
I was
Okay.
actually thinking of New York though, not Canada. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You would think New York, yeah.
Oh, me, yeah.
Yes, looking like a New York.
Do you still want to move to New York?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe, yes. But the pows.
Papa
The gun.
Oh,
man.
there's gun violence and all that
It's
shit.
scary. So I'm like, yeah.
And did you move here just because she moved here? Okay.
Yes, trust me. Yes.
So you started at Winnipeg. Talk to us why you moved to Thunder Bay.
Oh God, yes. So, a whole year at Winnipeg. I mean, first of all, I was really young, and I was raised as a caged kid.
Okay.
So it was just church, school, home.
Yeah.
And I was excited that when I moved to a different country, I'm gonna explore everything. My mom came with me. She stayed with me for a month, and I did not expect culture shock to hit me like that.
At Winnipeg?
In Winnipeg,
Okay.
yeah. So not just the weather, I had to acclimatize to the struggle of like getting real friends,
Okay.
managing school, trying to make something out of yourself, because it was still my first year. My mom like insisted I didn't get a job. Like I have to like just focus on school. So
Yeah.
I wasn't working, and so all I was doing was just school, home. At some point, I stopped going to church.
Okay.
So just school and home, and I was in serious depression after that. Because my friends turned out to not be my friends. I'm the kind of person I easily notice things when people start like pulling away or saying things behind my back. I don't like behaviors like that, so I just kind of ended it with them. I stayed with myself, and I really hated that because I like to have friends, even if it's just one friend.
Yeah.
So when my mom brought up why don't you change schools? Like, I don't care what program, I don't care what school, just get me out of this city.
Right. Okay.
So,
And Thunder Bay was the first
Yeah.
option?
yeah.
It was the worst.
No, it was not the worst. Like when I went to Thunder Bay, I was like, the first thing I had in mind is like, it doesn't matter how the city is. I have to try to put myself out there.
It sounds like a terrible city to move to.
Yeah, it's a really small, boring city, but I'm
Very
glad I
boring.
made good friends.
Yeah,
You're right.
And like it made it fun. Yeah.
And how about you? How was your experience moving to? So you moved right to Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
Okay. How was your experience moving from Nigeria to Thunder Bay?
It was not bad. Like I made friends.
Yeah.
I mean, after 2 years though, I made friends.
Okay.
And then school, and then I moved. Then I moved over to like Aurelia for like my last year. And that
Wait, when you moved directly to Nigeria from Nigeria to Thunder Bay?
Yeah.
So you pretty much before you even moved, you already had a friend waiting for you there.
Who?
Remember Anang?
yeah.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
roommate, like
Her
she
friends
was
were
like
my friends.
she was a really
No.
really she's the one friend that I made original that's still a friend
Yeah,
till
till
today.
today.
So I really love her. And yeah, she became kind of family.
Yeah.
So even before Muna came, she already knew Muna. She was excited for Muna. So
Okay.
Pretty
So you
much
had
had a
someone.
friend.
So yeah, mine was boring. So you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just boring. I didn't have any friends.
Hey.
I'm Anand.
For both of you, what was the biggest culture shock from Nigeria?
Food.
Food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
no, me. They always like even back home. They always treated me as a white kid because I wasn't
Yeah.
very Nigerian. So the food didn't really shock me much.
Okay.
I did like I'm a white Nigerian. That's what they called me or something like that. But for me, it was the society.
Society.
Yeah, in Nigeria, it's kind of like a taboo to talk about
LGBTQ.
Yeah.
LGBTQ or sex.
Okay.
Sex is kind of like it's a. Oh, this is how I was taught about sex. If a guy touches you and you get pregnant, you do not get any of your inheritance.
Yeah. And you're done.
And you're done. My mom would say that before you get married, she'll take you to the hospital to get a check to see if you're still a virgin.
Oh my god.
So like there's a lot of things I didn't know. I didn't know, you know, all the she, her, they, them, all those pronouns.
Yeah.
That I really did not know how to use it with most people.
I still don't know how to use that though.
When I got my first
They
job
make
at
it too
cafe,
confusing now.
Yeah.
yeah, it's really confusing now.
Yeah.
When I first got my first job at a cafe, I had this person coming. There's I think I forgot what he ordered, but you had to show your ID. So
Yeah.
I looked at his ID, and it was a guy on there. Even his pronoun says him, his,
Him.
him. Yeah. And then I look at this person, and I'm like, "That's a transgender person. How do
okay.
I address this person?"
I think it's
So-
gay, right?
He looked trans. He was trans.
They can be anything now.
Yeah, I didn't know how to address
Address.
him, and I think I addressed him the wrong way. The guy cried.
Oh,
He cried.
that's in Canada, yeah?
In Canada,
He cried.
It's
Why?
like, oh, I don't know what to do for you people. Like, you guys cannot see the real me, and like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know anything about all this. It's not my
So
fault.
wait, is it they though? Like, do we say
I
For,
think
they?
we call
for
them
transgenders?
they or
Bye.
she?
It's whatever they want.
Yeah, it's whatever they want.
Then
So
how-
you don't know.
If
Yeah.
what?
It's bullshit.
Like-
That's what I think.
How do I address them if I don't know them?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah,
If they
that's
don't
that's
tell
the
you,
issue.
you don't.
know. Yeah. It's
How I do it, I just go, yo.
Yeah.
say you.
Like instead of, yo, ma'am, would you like a minute? I go, just say it right away. Like instead of, ma'am, do you want a coffee? I go, would
Yeah.
you want a coffee? Do you want a coffee?
That's actually much more better.
Yeah.
So food for you, how did you overcome that struggle of culture shock?
I kept.
Do you cook? Okay. Okay.
I just kept. I kept eating rice, spaghetti,
Okay.
rice. Spaghetti
Just
to my
what
mom.
you know.
To my mom, she came over and she brought like this food from Nigeria for us, so it was much better. Just kept eating.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
How has both of your views of the world changed since you moved?
Huh?
Or have they changed?
Huh?
Boy, do I know how to talk.
Wait, it's my turn.
Okay,
It's my
so
turn.
go ahead.
I'll take
ahead.
it. You start first.
Yeah.
You start first.
Okay, you start.
I don't know. It's as if I'm going to use my Nigerian accent for this one.
Go ahead.
It's as if it's like they had to wipe my eyes
Okay.
and put in a new eyes for me to see. Like
Okay.
I had to relearn every single thing. She can go.
Too much processing. And how about you, Vince?
Wait, what's the question again?
How did your
How did I read the word?
yeah?
the
How
word?
has it changed?
Definitely had to learn everything over again.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to see the world outside Nigeria, like on Disney Channel, because pretty much I learned everything over on Disney Channel.
Right.
That was before I visited New York for the first time. But even then, I was still close to my mom. My mom did everything. So
And why is that for both of you? Is Nigeria, the culture is just very small-minded, or
it is for most people. Like if you go to places like Abuja, Lagos,
Yeah.
you have more. They are like more open-minded because Abuja, you see more foreigners there, right?
Like everyone has one rule. Like you don't do this, you don't do that, unless like if you do this, you're wrong. You have to, it's just you just have to follow one rule.
Right.
Yeah,
If
they're
you
all
do something
they're all
different from
straight. Anything outside their idea of society is
Exactly.
wrong. It's a taboo. It's like you're a bad child. You're a black sheep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. So the fact that now compared to how I was 7 years ago, I am more open-minded. I am more independent. I argue with my mom on every single opinion she has.
Okay.
And I hate the fact that she doesn't like open up her perspective and like at least be open to the society of this generation and like how things are progressing.
Yeah.
She still thinks only doctors progress in life, only engineers progress in
Right.
life, stuff like that. Meanwhile, there's a lot more going on now.
It was a very traditional mindset. No?
Yeah, it's very
exactly.
traditional. Even with, don't even get me started on the marriage part.
Ooh.
I'm still fighting that one with my mom. But yeah, that.
How old do women usually get married in Nigeria back home?
Once you're in your 20s, bro.
The moment you hit 20, everyone starts asking you when are you
When are you getting-
when are we going to drink wine?
Okay.
Yeah,
That means
exactly.
when are you getting married?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine started the moment I left the country.
Okay.
So when I was 17, my mom would send me like connect me to friends of friends' kids that are in Canada or are looking to come to Canada, and then you guys can be friends, can be talking.
Yeah.
I think I lost count. I did about 10 rejections before my mom gave up.
Are these all Nigerian men as well?
All Nigerian men, and she still thinks Nigerian men are the best. And Nigerian men would have asked me to go Dutch on dinner.
Dutch, like half.
Half. A Nigerian man will treat you like a princess. A Nigerian man will do this and that. Meanwhile, every single Nigerian guy I've met,
Yeah.
they're the reason I don't want to date a Nigerian guy.
So you're not gonna get.
Yeah. Done. I
Definitely.
mean, I love you guys. You guys are hot. You guys are nice.
I still love you
I'm
guys.
pretty. I love my country, but I am not.
She don't speak for both of us.
I still love you guys.
Leave me. Igbo men. People have traumatized me. No more. Let me go and look for my Asian king.
I'm still interested.
I hope you're hearing this, you Asian king out there. You better be.
You pray.
Mario might watch this.
Martin?
Might watch it. Say something.
Oh, Martin. Okay.
Jesus.
That's enough.
Did you guys have dreams growing up? And what was your dream?
You start. Why are you always laughing before you talk? Just say it. Talk now.
My dream growing up was to be like a dancer
A dancer.
and an artist though.
Like
So-
a Nigerian dancer or like
Like like a dancer.
Okay, dancer.
Yeah. And then it was going well till like it was time for me to like start school here. And they were like, you can't do that because it's a hobby, blah blah blah. And when I was little, like I painted my mom's car
Oh,
Like exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And I went over to go show her, and she was like, she said something that really got to me, and she was like, oh, you will never be like an artist in this life, blah blah.
Your
blah.
mom said that to you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
ever since then I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm just trying to like bring back that spark.
Okay.
And it's yeah.
It's working though, no?
It's working.
Yeah.
Have you seen her artwork? I'll send you a photo.
Yeah, check out her Instagram. All
Yeah. Wait,
artsy
did
shit.
you delete it?
Yes.
Oh, you deleted it?
Why?
It's when you shaved your head bald.
She does a bunch of really good artwork and then she goes and ruins it.
Why is that? Is that because you're a perfectionist?
Not that, like when someone gets me pissed, I just like
Take it.
I pour it out on my art, like I trash
Okay.
it, I mess it or something like that.
Why do you do that?
I don't want to beat anyone.
Okay.
I don't want to fight anybody's
Oh,
child.
I miss fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just do it on the artwork instead, so I'm not harming anybody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's one thing I don't like that Canada took away from me.
What?
Fighting.
The
I
fact that I could easily let out my anger. I can hit someone that did bad.
Yeah.
Assault.
No.
Not
what assault. It's
It's not
correcting.
assault, like if
Correct.
you come and talk shit to me, talk shit to my face, I will give you wham
I'm
bam.
correcting you. I will
And
beat
then you
you.
remember yourself.
No, but for real though.
I miss fighting. I'm just waiting for the poor sucker.
I do fight my sisters too.
Okay, that's nice.
Much better. I feel so good.
I remember last time I fought
Mm.
that I almost called police on Daniela then. God.
Oh, that story.
That was the
You
one
told
in
me about
Tampa.
it.
Yeah, oh, that story was
Okay.
crazy.
We'll get back to that.
We'll get back to that.
But how about what was
Yeah.
your dream growing up?
I wanted to be a gynecologist and own a
A
hospital.
gynecologist?
Yeah,
Okay.
mostly because of the women. Because like growing up in city, you see in Port Harcourt, it was more rather than just homeless people. It was homeless mothers and their kids.
Okay.
And I hated the fact that I could not help them because one, I'm a kid. Two, I was broke as shit. I don't
Okay.
have money to give them.
Yeah.
So I aspired to like help them do that. But my mom she held on to that so tight. And then it just became more pressure growing up.
Because you want to be a doctor.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
wanted to be a doctor. But then I found other ways that I could help in the healthcare and help women without necessarily being a gynecologist.
Okay. And how?
And that was like through kinesiology. Like I could start with fitness and wellness. What's the word? What's the word? Specifically on women. What's the word?
I get it.
You get it.
I
yes.
get it. I think
yes.
they get it too.
Yeah,
Are you
I hope
sure?
you get it. So specified for women and
Yeah.
just helping them gain that strength, and eventually I want to be able to open up a organization, a free organization,
What does that mean? What's an
like
organization?
an organization for women, like these mothers that need help.
Organization?
Is that an organization?
Organization. I've never heard that word.
Like
Am I stupid?
is it like a
I'm
company?
stupid. Okay. Okay.
It's kind of
Okay, it's a company.
It's not really a company. It's not. It's
Community.
a non-profit.
It's
It's
a
a
non-profit.
non-profit organization.
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 Are you sure?
An NGO.
Are you sure it's not organization?
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe whatever you guys think it is. Leave me alone. I've been speaking English for
Okay.
so long. I am tired. I want to speak broken.
So
Sorry, no vex.
the goal has always been to empower women
Empower
in some
women.
way, shape, or form.
Yes.
And you're doing that right now through personal
Through
training.
personal training
Okay.
and hopefully more in the future.
Gotcha.
That organization.
And how are the dreams now for both of you? Are we still figuring it out? Are we dead set on something?
I'm dead set on something right now. And I
Nice
want to start
shit.
my brand. It's like an African brand, and then make films about what is going on in like Africa, Nigeria, and all that. And then also make art.
What was that?
Yeah. Okay, next.
So your art, can you talk about that a little bit? What kind of art? We're talking about paintings, or is everything in your head art? Like the films is part of the art.
Film is art, fashion is
Fashion is
art,
art,
and
yeah.
then paintings. I don't make paintings, but like once in a while, when someone hurts me though,
Okay.
I just trash it on the canvas, and then I'm like, oh, I made something, and then I'm like, okay, bye.
But anyways, yeah, why she does that. My dream is the same, to
Empowerment.
help empower women, and I have figured it out. I know exactly where I want to go.
Yeah.
It's how to get there that I'm still figuring out. Like I know slowly I'm getting clients, but it's not gonna get me to building like a sportswear brand for
Okay.
women next year.
Sportswear brand. So you want to make a sportswear brand?
Oh yeah, I want to have a sportswear brand. It's gonna be. I don't want to start pitching the business there right now.
Pitch it. Maybe someone's
Pitch
watching.
it? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so the sportswear brand. I know there's a lot of sportswear brand out there, but this one is a little more. I know a lot of people say this, but it's special to me. Is I want to make people feel comfortable, not just comfortable in the outfit, but stylish enough, feel sexy, and feel. Oh, I want someone to feel when they walk into the when when. Okay, I'll say it this way. I went out with this guy one time, and I asked him, "Why is it that on dating site, like I get a lot of likes, like requests to text me and stuff, but when I go into a bar, all you can tell the attention is on me, but not one guy had the guts to come up to me." And he's like, "It's the aura, it's the confidence, it's just how you carry yourself." So I want these women, white, black, yellow, whatever color ethnicity you are, I want them to feel that much confidence. I want them to enter a room and feel the eyes on you. Like I want people to be so scared to come up to you just because of how you carry yourself
With your clothing.
with the clothing. Yeah.
Okay. What was the moment you realized? What was the moment you started fitness?
I would say.
And why did you start fitness?
Okay. Stupid reason. Well, not a very, very special reason.
Yeah.
It was my first year in kinesiology, and one of our homework was to start working out.
Okay, that's how you got started.
That's how I got started.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I loved it, and I saw my first baby muscle. Like,
Okay.
ooh, I was like, keep going.
It's like addicting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how about you? Let's go back to you.
Oh,
How'd you first get started into art?
art.
Yeah.
I was born with it.
You're born with it. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Good
you
answer.
started with it.
I just started.
She came out of the vagina with art.
I was such a
Like that.
weirdo.
Was?
I was such a weirdo when growing up, so I was like,
Uh-huh.
I was always doing stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm here right now.
You're in it. Okay.
Here.
She made, on Halloween, because I think it was my family was the only family in the entire estate that celebrated Halloween. She made a skull statue out of papaya.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I love papaya.
And I put like the lights inside to make it like glow. And I'm like, how the fuck did I do that?
For Halloween.
That's what I knew she
Yeah.
has talent.
There's no pumpkin in Nigeria?
No.
Oh no.
No, okay.
No, we
So
have to
you
use
Papaya.
papaya.
Okay. Now a question for both of you again. How has being sisters shaped the way you move through the world?
Don't be cringy. Scooch.
So hugging is not cringe. However, it has shaped a lot though.
You answer first.
No, I know you just want to blush.
You're shy.
She just wants to blush. I mean, it has really shaped a lot. Like, I mean, I've been following her footsteps like right from time. So I don't know how to say it in like words, but like it's just so good.
Okay.
Maybe she can put it in words, but not me.
Go ahead.
She's not good with words.
I'm not good with words. What do you mean? Sorry.
But anyways, I did not really have a big sister. I had aunties and cousins, all of which were all respect.
You have to respect.
You have to
me
respect me.
with their
and-
bad attitude. And all.
Yeah, and like I've never right from time. I don't know where I got this from. I do
Mhm.
not respect you if you don't respect me.
Right.
If I see you're not, if I see you being nasty, I mean, I understand people can get mad. I understand people can have moments, but it's one thing if it's constant, and
Right.
that's how you treat every single person, even
Mhm.
the younger ones. So I hate it when people come to me and demand respect just because you're older than them.
Right.
Because I think that's one of the reasons I always got in fights. Like I fought my uncle because my mom gave a rule in the house that everyone who eats the dish eats food, you have to wash your plate yourself. Don't put it for the younger person to wash.
Right.
And I stayed in the kitchen for 3 hours. I made breakfast for 15 people, and by the time it was time for lunch, I had not eaten yet. I had to clean up, eat breakfast, and then come back and make lunch. And I had just finished. I was just going to eat my breakfast, and this guy comes in with his plate and was like, "I should wash it." I'm like, "Mom said you should wash it yourself. I should not." And then he's like, starts yelling at me, and like, I did not know when I swapped his leg. He like landed on his ass.
You kicked him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got in a fight. So that's like one big thing for me. And I think the fact that I literally had to grow up at the age of 8.
Yeah.
Like the mom, after my dad died, my mom had to be the man of the house. She had to be on top.
You said your mom had to be the man of the house?
Yeah, so that automatically made me the mom.
Okay.
So I had to look out for the kids.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I didn't like. It's like the moment my dad passed, everyone saw it as an opportunity to treat the kids as help.
Okay.
While since the mom is not paying attention, it's their chance to come, mess around with the kids. So I had to protect them. And yeah, so that's the respect part and independency as well. Like doing all that for them, I learned a lot of things I want to do for my kids that I didn't get. So I pretty much didn't have the chance to be a kid.
Right. Let's talk about that a little bit. How's it being the oldest child with 2 younger sisters? How'd you manage that?
I did
I'm
it.
not that bad.
I did it. It was one day at a time, and after I left the country, that was my chance to.
Yeah.
After I moved to Vancouver, I started going to therapy.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of things I did it. There's a lot of things I did not open up about while I was in Nigeria. A lot of things that I went through that I didn't tell people until after I went to therapy.
Yeah.
Not just the pressure of being perfect, like with grades, being girly, always in a dress, always in high heels, carrying yourself. You're not allowed to fail. You're not allowed to look like a tomboy. You're not allowed to cut your hair. All of that. So I was pretty much like this the entire time.
Yeah.
So I couldn't manage that, and
you got out.
when I got out, I was like, fuck this shit. I went to therapy. I opened up to my mom about how I did not like that. I opened up about the sexual assault, all of that. Things I couldn't tell because I watched how they treated the ladies that went through all that.
Okay.
Yeah, so for this one case, a distant cousin, was sexually assaulted by my uncle. And they put the blame on her. They said she was the one who seduced him and all that, and I really hated the situation. And so when he attempted that with me, I couldn't speak up.
Right.
Yeah.
So being first daughter,
Yeah.
I did not manage. I went one day at a time, just holding it in, knowing that one day I was gonna leave the country. So I left the country. I went to therapy. I think that was like one of the reasons why I hated men for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But I'm slowly getting back out there. And yeah, therapy helped me manage. That's the entire point.
I ran away from therapy.
Yeah.
I ran away.
How hard was it knowing you had to leave your 2 little sisters?
I was so scared. I was scared every day.
You're scared.
I was scared too.
I was so scared because like
Yeah.
my mom, I don't blame her.
Mhm.
She had to work, she had to make money, and a lot of people attached themselves to her. My mom is a yes person,
A yes person.
so she cannot say no even though it's killing her.
Okay.
And the kids, I knew what I went through, and I didn't want the girls to go through that.
Mhm.
So I would always try to fight my mom on it and make myself the black sheep, so that they don't have to deal with it.
And how hard was it for you, or how did you feel when Vanessa left?
I cried. And then I told my mom I wanted to go to school. Like I'm hostel in school, so like I don't have to stay at home. And then I left to the hostel, and that's how I survived. I stayed with my age mates and not my aunties maltreating me. Yeah.
Okay.
I ran away with my younger sister instead.
I'm wondering if they're listening to this.
Please, I hope they watch it so they can.
Well, I wouldn't
Fix
say they
themselves.
maltreated us.
Are they following your social media accounts?
They follow
I
my
blocked
social
them.
media.
I blocked them. Yeah.
She blocked everyone.
They
but
always
follow
judge me.
mine.
They always judge me because I'm so confident in myself and I show my body and yeah.
Well, for me, I've just learned that hey, you judge, it's still gonna be there. It's gonna pain you. It's not gonna pain me.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end, you're gonna say everything you want to say, and it's gonna go through one ear and out the other.
And I keep getting calls from my mom saying, oh, you should put that down. Like someone saw it.
Yeah.
Like they keep calling her to tell me that, and I'm like,
It's not their business.
You're right.
yeah, it's just everyone judging, and I'm
They're
like,
just very judgmental.
yeah.
Very judgmental. Yeah.
Like, maybe they'll watch it if you post on your
I
social
hope
media.
so.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm gonna post
I
that.
hope so. I hope you watch it.
Hey, calm down, calm down.
Muna, let's go back to your art.
You're attacking me. At this point, you're attacking me.
Let's go back to your art. Where do you get your ideas from?
Music
Music.
and humans, life in general. Like I could be like speaking to him, and then I get an idea.
Her speaking to him like Sanji.
Yeah, I don't speak to dogs. Like I just have conversations with them, but I'm
Yeah.
not having it with myself. But like
Uh-huh.
him being there. But yeah, it just comes. Sometimes in my sleep, sometimes in class, sometimes while I'm sitting with someone, sometimes
This-
from music.
This girl will jump up from the bed at 3 a.m. like,
Right.
Vanessa, I got an idea.
Yeah. So it's just like it just comes and goes, and then it comes again and goes, and it just keeps going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vanessa, what are your plans right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
quit my job.
Quit your job?
Quit my job, increase my clientele so I can make good money,
Yeah.
or get a better job.
Your boss might watch this.
I hope she does.
Hey, stop! She's a sweet person.
Why are you lying?
I'm quitting my job because I hate the idea of 9 to 5, and I thought I wasn't getting into a 9 to 5, but I was. Yeah.
We have to go through 9 to 5 to get to where we want to be.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I feel restricted right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
she-
a mess. Don't work for human beings. They are beings.
Alright, she just went through something. Just leave her.
My boss fired me. I'm so fucking dead.
Talk about that.
I just talk about it.
What job was it?
A personal assistant
Okay.
to help with like not her laundry or her grocery.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was supposed to like do like films with her, and then I realized she needed help. I'm like, oh, like I can work for her and all that, right? And then the first day, I folded her laundries, folded some things I wasn't supposed to be folding, and I did that. And then she was always raising her voice at me, and I'm so sensitive to that. Like, why are you raising your voice? You don't have to speak so loud for me to hear you. And then she says things that are so very, very offensive, like the N word. She called
You
someone.
could say it, you're black.
Oh yeah, she called someone a fucking Negro and also said ninja, and I was thinking like she's my boss, like I shouldn't like say anything. But I'm like, wait, that's offensive. And then I started getting like this feeling from my guts, in my guts, like, okay, this is not going to be like a nice place for me to like make stuff and all that. And then I was on my way to her, and then when I went in, she was on the call and she was mad about, I think, her wedding dress and all that. And then I sat down and I was not comfortable anymore. I was scared. Yeah, I was scared. And then she was like, oh, you should bring out your laptop so we could like work on your stuff. And I'm like, oh, I didn't bring my laptop because like I love working on my phone for my creative stuff. And then she raised her voice and she was like, oh, like you're supposed to bring this, so like I don't have to provide this stuff for you. I'm like, why is she so like aggressive with it? I'm like, oh, I was now scared to get. And then she was like, okay, we should go through the stuff she sent me. And after she said that, she went back to her phone. And then I brought it out on my phone and I started like scrolling and all that. And then she was staring at me. I'm so scared right now while saying it.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. Because instead of just leaving it again. And then she was staring at me and then I looked at her. She was like, oh, she doesn't think we're communicating so well. That she doesn't think we can work together anymore. And I'm like, okay. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't say anything. I'm like, okay, I guess I should go then. And I got up. And she got up and she was like, I just want to make this clear that she can't work with me anymore. And I'm like, sorry, I'm stuttering. And then she was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, I'm leaving. She walked so like aggressively to like, she like opened the door and then, you know, slammed the door on me. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Mind you, she was dumping on me about her past relationship, friends, and everything. She called her friends poor. Yeah.
Expose her, what's her name?
Marilyn, Maggie, Phantom. I don't give a fuck. That's who she is. I don't fucking work with her. She's so mean.
This bitch, she was like, I don't, you know, I know I can't say the N word, but I can say ninja.
I'm like,
oh, yeah, like I took her when she came back. She was like, I literally cried on the road, bro. So when she came back, I grabbed her phone and gave her the biggest insult of her life.
I was so mad. I was crying.
Like, you don't treat people like that. Like at first, she just went to her as a friend, like to make friends. I mean, a new city.
And to make like, and she's 40. Like you're that old and you're treating like an.
Like, who is you?
Who is you? Exactly. Clock that.
When do you feel most free?
Me?
Both of you.
When do I feel
Me?
like
Most free.
Okay, I feel free when I'm like around people that are free.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, yes, like at home I'm free because I'm at home. But when I'm around people that are not so serious in life, like not that they are like so not serious, but like they don't give a fuck about anything and they're just like, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, this is a good space, and then I'm free.
Okay.
Okay, what's it?
Have you?
Okay, when I'm working out with my headphones blasting, and when I'm watching K-dramas with sweet and salty popcorn and cheesy, spicy ramen. I need to find another K-drama to watch.
Yeah, it's good to be free. Advice: be free. Don't give a fuck about what this round ball we're living in says about you. I mean, the humans. Is the earth flat or round?
It's round. It's round.
Is it?
But wait, it's a debate. It's a debate.
Is it flat or round though?
The earth.
It's like it's round.
It's a sphere.
But that's what I think.
Sphere. I mean, I think it's round. Some people think it's flat.
Actually, it's not flat. But anyways, don't give a fuck about humans. They yap. If they don't yap, their mouth will stink. That's why they have to yap. Because if your mouth is closed all the time, it will stink.
But you're yapping right now.
Because I don't want my mouth to stink.
Okay. Last question for both of you. What would you tell, if you were able to, what would you tell your younger self back in Nigeria? Knowing what you know now.
You go first.
Or you could say nothing.
Honestly, I think the only thing I regret growing up is holding everything in for too long. Like if I never, like, be more open and not just open-minded, as an open, say whatever is on your mind. That's the only thing I regret.
So is that what you would tell your younger self?
Yeah.
Mine will be never listen to what people tell you. Never listen to what people's. Never listen to people. Why do you guys laugh when I talk?
When you talk.
What is?
Never listen. What is that?
In case you what is it?
Go ahead.
Finish.
Never.
This girl had me laughing like a pig at the train station.
Never listen to people's opinions and always be yourself. Go the camera.
Anything you guys want to say? One last thing.
Subscribe, comment,
subscribe, comment,
repost.
share.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
See, have you seen this guy? He's awesome.
Okay.
I bet you know. But what I want to say to you
What's your
guys.
fitness brand or something?
Oh yes,
Propose.
please, my ladies, you want a big booty? Come to me. I got a 40-inch booty. I can give you that.
She's not
Okay.
helping me grow my booty.
Okay. Hey, shut up your booty. Should I show you her before photo? But anyways, you want to grow your booty, a slimmer waist, reach out to me. My Instagram for my business is vscoaching_.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm.
Yeah. And that's it.
My Instagram is jpg.muna. MUNA. Follow. I will follow back if you're hot. But yeah, that's it.
Hey, if you follow back whether you're hot or not.
I mean, if you're fine and you're creative, I always follow back. Like, as far as it's really sparky.
But anyways, be friendly, be good to people out there. You never know what people are going through, but treat people the way you want to be treated.
If they treat you bad, treat them bad. The world is wicked. Bye.
Wow.
I'll leave all their links down below. Thank you guys for coming on.
You're
welcome.
Can we hear every time?
Bye.